He has been living a quiet life for over a decade now, but Abdul says his ugly past remains just as vivid. He was a child soldier at the age of 12, encouraged by his 4 brothers who were part of the first recruits of the notorious rebel group the Abu Sayyaf in the 1990s. Decades on, he is still too afraid to show his face.
What happened to me is done. I can't go back to it now, but I don't want my children to go through what I went through.
He grew up in Basilan, an island in the southernmost part of the Philippines, long held back by poverty and armed rebellion. The number of child soldiers recruited here is still unknown. The government admits the problem has remained in the back burner for too long, and as a result, a new generation of rebels has emerged. In this exclusive video obtained by Al Jazeera, a new breed of Abu Sayyaf is presented, and they are getting younger. In Basilan, they are called Anak Yatim, or sons of martyrs. Orphaned by rebel fathers at a very young age, most of them are between 14 to 20 years old. According to the Philippine military, they are involved in kidnapping, extortion, and terrorism, and are far more radical than the earlier batch because they are also involved in illicit drugs. Just like their fathers, they are uneducated, poor, and marginalized. There was no escaping their future.
We're trying to save the next generation. We cannot save the present generation because they already have undergone the experiences since the 70s. They grew up in war. So what we're trying to do is to cut that cycle and try to save this generation from experiencing war and giving them hope.
These children also come from the rebel-dominated villages of Basilan. But for these boys from warring communities, football has now become a unifying symbol. Most of them are also back in school. This play center has been organized by the community. For the first time, children here have a semblance of what it's like to be a normal child. Their parents are grateful. They hope that this may mean they will grow up playing with toys instead of guns, and their childhood not be stolen from them too. Jamela Alindogan, Al Jazeera, Tipo-Tipo, Basilan, Southern Philippines.